y'all, welcome back to the channel. We're Cowgirl Homestead here. I'm Gwen, and I am part of a collaboration, Soaping September, put on by Mountain Grandma, and I'm pretty sure Lisa at Yogi Hollow Farm is kind of collaborating with her. But anything soap for September, and this is, I'm hoping to get another different kind made, but this is my first video, and I'm gonna make oatmeal soap. It's goat's milk soap. So we'll get started. Okay, my coconut oil is not solid like it normally is, and I made a mess. We'll continue. Okay, I need to measure this out. Okay. Yeah, spill that. Olive oil. Okay, gotta weigh out my milk. Oh, it went back to pounds and ounces. Okay, gotta weigh out my milk. Frozen milk. I have my long sleeves on, and I'm fixing to put on my gloves. This is my lye. I'm going to add it into the milk. And as soon as I get the lye added, I always put this bowl directly in the sink. Okay, now you want to stir very easily so you don't stir it out. And it'll start melting your cubes of milk because it heats up. See, I stirred it out. Really probably ought to have a bigger bowl, but even though it doesn't look like much is happening, it heats up. And you need to keep stirring continuously. Because it does melt pretty quick once it starts melting. You don't want it to scorch your milk. Sometimes it happens, but if it does, it just gives the soap kind of an orangey brown color. There's nothing wrong with it. It doesn't smell like scorched milk or anything. This process needs to hurry up. It's getting hot in here. See, it's starting to get really mushy. You want to stir this. I won't make y'all watch this whole stir process, but that's all it is, the stir. Okay. Now I gotta go check on my oil in the microwave. How to get that lard melted. Not melted yet. Keep stirring. Okay. My oils are melted. And now is the time if you want to add anything, herbs, oatmeal. This is 2 tablespoons of oatmeal, ground up to a powder to be exfoliating. Get that mixed up. Of course, the immersion blender in a little bit will really get this mixed up in it. But we need to check our temperatures of both. It's about 119.5. I'm gonna have to let it cool off a little bit. Now, this, see, it's changing color a little bit. So 106.1. So, I will continue to stir this a little bit every now and then. This has got to cool off a little bit. You want both mixtures to be between 80 and 110. So my oil has to cool off a little bit because it's above that. And I will check this again when my oil gets to the right temperature. Because if it gets too hot, then I have to let it cool off too. You see how it's getting a little bit orangey looking? That's just how lye and goat's milk does. Okay, this one's 105 and this one's 108. So, it's time to add them together. Be very careful. As soon as I get this added in, I'm going to wash my hands. with my gloves on. And put this bowl in the sink and that in the sink. Okay, got my immersion blender. This one is dedicated strictly for soap making. So I'm gonna get to blending to trace. See how it's getting to where it has the lines on top? Just a little bit more. Okay. Y'all, it's me. Crazy dogs. Alright. Now I'm ready to pour it in my mold. But since I made a little mess, I'm going to throw this away. Get a couple more paper towels. Get my mold. A little bit of bubble wrap in there to make a cute little pattern on the soap. Okay, and then we're going to pour it in. For whatever reason, this isn't quite as full as normal. I'm going to fold this over, pat it in, and then get a spoon and see if I can make, it's not quite thick enough to make designs in it. I might have to wait a little bit. one right there. Okay, we'll try this again. Still not really as thick as I would like it, but that's all right. Okay. Set this over here. Throw this away. Thanks for joining me today and making it'll come out to 9 to 10 bars of soap. I usually have to slice off a little bit. I will include slicing it at the end of this video. After I have to let it sit 24 to 48 hours. So, thanks for coming along with me. Alright, it's time to unmold this thing. Just do it as easy as you can. Pretty much have to turn it wrong side out. Y'all see that? See the little flecks of oatmeal? Okay, now, take the bubble wrap off. I'm going to turn it over. I think my bubble wrap was not enough air in the pockets, but that's all right. Don't take that one out and slide it every time, because that way they're the same size.
Okay.
Or close to the same size anyway. I really want one of those that use guitar strings on cutters. Oh! Okay, to make the soap a little bit more finished looking, you can see the edges are kind of fuzzy. Or only do those sides because of the honeycomb pattern. It's really soft. It just makes makes the corners. Okay. Just makes them a little bit more finished looking. These will cure for 30 days before they can be used.